Friday, 9/23/2022. Right down here in the middle of Okieville. So anyway, Monday morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning. Of course, my sleeping pattern is kind of doing some weird stuff. It's really doing some weird stuff. But anyway, keep waking up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and having a whole lot of issues going back to sleep. It's a little bit different, so I'm not quite sure what to say about it. Other than that, my piloerection, I'm trying to see if it's improved. That's all them little goosebumpy things. Now, this camera's not a real good camera. They actually look like they might be fading a little bit. Of course, I got skin cancer type stuff. And I've been having some of it actually like in various other parts of my body. Everything's on my left side. All my moles are on my left side. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Primary ugly looking stuff. It looks like you're going to die from the skin cancer. And plus my nasty, nasty skin, which may or may not be improving. What I'm having here is my burning sensations and my hypersensitivity, the reflexic stuff that's really, really nasty. I'm getting a lot of relief, to be honest with you. My face is still itching quite a bit. I mean, I just unpopped it. Oh yeah, and I'm going to tell you how I unpopped it. My C3 was obviously out some. So, you do your primary, unlock your atlas off your skull, go in underneath your ear on this side, smack that little puppy back in, and you shake it apart, get your atlas unlocked from your axis, and underneath that, well, I'm not sure what else is coming. I still haven't got that shock down the left side of my back yet. But this one made me pretty sick for about 2 days. Kind of makes me wonder if I had a seizure while I was sleeping, but it just may be that, when you pop these things in, things change, and some of the change is going to be painful. Some of it's going to be, autoimmune. You're going to have pains from your brain checking things as they get restarted. Your nerves coming back to life, and your body does shock itself, or know that it very possibly could be involved with seizures too. I think seizures may involve charging your battery. I think you got a battery in there. And everybody's thinking, oh, Chris is crazy. Well, Chris is the one recovering. And when I get recovered, which I'm pretty sure at the looks and the rate things are picking up now. I mean, we're talking about shaking my atlas and axis apart I think it was about less than 2 weeks ago. No more than 2 weeks before Monday. And then I have another one pop in a week later. So, I don't know, C4, C5, go back down through thoracic. That's what I did. I pulled it all out going up, pulled all the scoliosis out, rearranged my neck straight, kept circling it under, curling it under, curling it under, curling it under, breaking it all free going up, till I finally got enough tension on my atlas to literally pulled it off, man. Hard as I could pull, just drug off there, popped back in. Unsmashed my eardrum, unpinched my optic nerve. That was my migraine headache. Just right behind my eye. Felt like somebody was drilling a drill right through the top of my head, right in the hump on the top of the middle, right in the center of the back of your skull. Just drilled right into the back of my eye. I lived with that for 28 and a half years. Well, it still hurts a little bit in there. I got a local a built-in local. Feels like my upper teeth are floating right here on my left cheek. So, feels like I got this airspace right there, and there ain't no nerves on them teeth. They floating like the dentist gave me a local. A permanent local. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not. Anyway, we're getting a lot of itching. My ears are clearing up. My eyes are doing real good. I did have some temporary blindness. That was Wednesday. And I was pretty sick Wednesday. The way it went is it popped in, really didn't hurt too much. Woke up about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it felt like my whole left shoulder, somebody had hit it with a sledgehammer. It was really sore all up into my neck and stuff, and had to take ibuprofen, get pain levels down. Other than that, the main thing was I had a brand new pain. It's on my right leg. It's on the outside of my knee. Runs down through the front of my leg and down into my calf on the outside edge, and my calf and the tendon and everything on the outside of my right knee, which this is a left side relocation, so it popped back in on the left side. So apparently that means it popped back in on the right side too. So that may be from what shifted on the right side. I'm not too worried about any of the lower shifts. I'm pretty sure since I'm starting to get a little stamina back, it's coming back pretty fast now. I mean, I was looking at 1.001% a day for any improvement. And then it went to 0.1%. And right now, I'm thinking about 0.1. So that's about 100 days out to actually have a idea about how well I'm going to be recovering. Recovered. I've already recovered quite a bit. I'm just in a weak body. I have no muscle tone or whatever. Everything's all drugged down pretty bad. But if you look at my eyes in this video and look at my swelling and go back to my first videos when I was all toxic from the sick, that's how sick I was. And some of my videos, you know, it may appear I'm messed up. Some of them I'm not doing my best shape. This is kind of a video diary. This is me trying to keep track of it myself, so I know exactly and can actually see the progress of what I've gone through, so that I can see the improvement with a video to prove it. I won't even go into that. I won't even go into what's really going on. I mean, if I did, you just say I'm crazy, but I don't care if you say I'm crazy. I'm looking good, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to start looking better. I'm not afraid of the current stupidity in the medical system. I've unlocked dogs and watched them seize out. I've unlocked myself, seized out. I've got all 4 keys down to C3. Atlas right key, Atlas left key, C2, or Axis, Atlas, compressed, locked up, hung up, growed together, smack, crack. And now, boom. And that's a shrug, all the way up, hold it. Shake like a dog, keep going back and forth. Push your neck back in with your shoulders. It'll start going back in from there. And it's done some really, I mean, talking about the primary major movements. But this thing moves a little bit, it's kind of working its way back in, it's healing. So anyway, God bless from 4-5. I'm obligated by God to step forth no matter what. Later.